It's definitely got some punch. That really has. Right, anyway, we're back on the Streetfighter V4S. We've had a productive day at work, and sun's shining, so I'm taking this opportunity to go out for a blast. So come with me, and Emma, she's behind me actually, on the 600RR, and we're going to go up to Hornsey, have a cup of tea and maybe an ice cream. Trouble is though, when I go to Hornsey, I always want fish and chips. But there's no wrong with that, is there? There's no wrong with wanting fish and chips. But loving this Street Fighter, I'll tell you that. Absolutely loving it. And there's something about that low end torque that's very, very invigorating. Wow. It's definitely got some punch. And I put thy tinted visor that I got with this. What do you think to it? I think it looks pretty trick. I'm not sure whether they're well, they're not, are they? They're not road legal, as the police just rode past me on his bike. Oh, that shiny surface, that looks terrible. Yes, shiny, oh bloody hell, shiny mirror visors. They're not allowed, I don't think. I'm pretty sure they're not actually. I'm sure it said track use only. I thought I'll try it, it looks pretty good. What are we thinking? Clear visor or mirror trick visor? I'm thinking mirrored visor, looks pretty good. Anyway, we'll wear it for a bit and see what happens. And I tell you what, the view on this Nolan helmet is awesome. It's much better than the Arai and the Shoei that I wear. You've got a real wide field of view and very tall as well here. Very impressed. But I am biting my cheeks at the moment. So just trying to bed the helmet in, but yeah, I've bit my right cheek and I can taste blood. I hate that with a new helmet. Absolutely hate it. And when you're getting a new helmet, it's like borderline, is it a bit too tight? And it isn't, is it? We know it. You've got to go through that pain process for the first few hours. And bed the cheek pads in. Because I've bought XL helmets before and they fit really nice, but then after about 6 months they're too baggy and end up lifting a bit at speed, whereas this is proper tight on my head, not painfully tight, but just, you know, on properly. But yeah, that braking period, it always gets me around the cheeks. So we might have to either look at getting some different cheek pads or just having the pain for a bit. So let's have a little natter about these Supernakeds and how they fit into the road here in the UK, well, on any road really. A lot of people think they're too much for the road. You know, it's over 200 brake horsepower, this thing. It's absolutely nuts. It's a track weapon, isn't it, really? But I always say to people, look, you know, all bikes really are probably too much for the road, even a 125. If you look at it like that, I mean, you know, if we look at the UK speed, 70 mile an hour on the motorway, any bike really that's capable of going over 70 is probably too much, isn't it? But that's not why we buy these things, is it? We buy these bikes for the look, for the emotion, the power, although you can't use all this power. We buy them, don't we, because they're exciting. And that's what motorbiking is all about. It's about what drives emotion, and that feeling when you jump on a bike is just, there's nothing that compares to it. So yeah, are they pointless on the road? No, they're not, because you've got usable power up to 70 mile an hour, like now 45, roll on, and that's in 5th gear, just pulls. It's got loads of torque, and I call this the bike the Smile Machine. This is the new bike for my garage, and it's called the Smile Machine. I've never had a Ducati. Me personally, I love that dry clutch. I don't know what you think. Drop us a comment and let me know what you think to it. Mixed opinions, I'd say, on the dry clutch. I love the sound of it. I'm not fussed about the longevity of it and the extra cost, because I don't do that much miles anyway. I really don't. And I would only take this out on days like this where it's dry and sunny. I think we'll do what that kid's done. I think we're going to do a bit of filtering. That's bumpy, that. That's mega bumpy. Mega bumpy. Oh, come on, we'll go for it. That is so bumpy, that middle bit. But yeah, I'm really impressed with the bike. I really am impressed with the bike. Super comfortable, got loads of torque, loads of power, just what I like. Looks good, sounds good, what's it to not like? Right, we'll wait here for Emma. I tell you what, the bike gets bloody hot. So change of plan. We're going to go up to Seaways for a cup of tea now. This exhaust, you all know I love to mess about with my exhausts, but I'm going to keep this one, I'm keeping it stock. A lot of you mentioned sticking a full acro on it, but honestly, if you've ever ridden one of these standard with that dry clutch, you'll know what I'm on about. They've got plenty of sound and drama, you don't need any more noise. If it didn't have the dry clutch, probably would be quite a bit quieter, but for my delicate ears, and you know that's me saying something, it must be loud enough, because I do like to piss about. So yeah, it's staying stock. Sounds great. Right, we're off up to Seaways now. We're going to have a cup of tea up there, and they do ice cream as well. We'll grab an ice cream there. But yeah, it's a bloody handful actually, this bike. I didn't think for 1 minute it wouldn't be, but it's got so much torque. I mean, third gear, watch, roll on. Hang on, wait a minute. Third gear, roll on. Just pulls. Absolutely incredible. And I've never had a twin bike. I've always had inline fours. You know, I'm a Honda man. I love my Hondas. So this is something a little bit different for the garage and different for me as well. Oh yeah, that's definitely got some punch. That really has. Did I do the right thing selling the XR? Absolutely. Albeit that's a wicked machine. BMW S1000 XR. It just wasn't right for me. And you've got to try these things, haven't you? You have got to try these things. And to be honest, it wasn't that painful a swap. It really wasn't. It cost me really that much to do a swap out. So yeah, it all worked out in the end. And you've got to be happy, haven't you? Life's too short. I always say this, tomorrow's not promised. You never know what's around the corner, so I think it's important to ride what you want to ride. I think it really is important. Tomorrow's not promised. Gear up! And I keep getting a glimpse of this visor in the front camera. I love it. I really like it. I wonder if I'll get pulled over though. Do get a few strange looks, you know. People look and think, is the bike broke? Just wait for Emma. There she is. What's this guy doing? It's got loads of drama when you're downshifting as well. I really like it. That's what I like about bikes. I like bikes with drama. I like my Fireblade because it's got that high-end screaming your tits off noise that's just so addictive. And then you've got stuff like this that's real. It's just got so much punch, it's unreal. And this is a new experience for me, you know. I've not had twin bikes before, and it's something completely different, which I love. Like that, it's awesome. But the ride, honestly, the ride between this and the Fireblade, they're just completely different riding experience altogether. in a good way. Both absolutely mega machines. And another thing actually I want to touch on is the wind. Now, you'd expect, wouldn't you, that a naked bike that's got this much power, that the wind would be horrendous, but honestly, it's weird. This little screen here is definitely doing something, because there's no wind here, there's nothing here, and then here, that's where I can feel it, just where my visor is. I could just feel a bit of the wind there, but here there's very minimal wind. It's very strange. They do ice cream now. Hi mate, can I get a salted caramel ice cream please, single cone?
Yeah, single cone. Which cone was it that you wanted?
Just that, yeah, just a normal. Oh actually no, I'll have one of them, that one.
Yeah.
Please.
So 2 of them? Yeah.
2 of them please.
Single. Would you like flakes in them?
I'm alright. And do you want a can or?
There,
2 cans of Coke please as well.
We don't have Coke, Pepsi, okay?
Yeah, go on then, yeah. Pepsi will be alright, yeah. I had to think then, didn't I?
have we got any apple cider?
Yes, we
I'll have a Red Bull actually. Is that Red Bull at the bottom? Yeah, I'll have a Red Bull please. Go that way. Nice Ducati there. Right, I enjoyed that. Nice nice ice cream there. Very nice ice cream and a can of Red Bull. Shouldn't have had the Red Bull really. Come on you, out of the way. Look at this valley service. And I must say the Honda is definitely easier to get into neutral. Look at that. Every time, apart from that one time. Yeah, brilliant. Well, the old Ducati is definitely a little bit more difficult to get into neutral. Right, thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you all on the next video.